Aloha guys, welcome back to another edition of Hawaii Outdoors. Today we're going to be talking about lightsabers. Specifically the Savi Build Your Own Lightsabers workshop, Savi workshop. And this is not one of them. This one I got from the Sharper Image over 10 years ago. I don't exactly know what year, but it was over 10 years ago. And it still looks great. It did have dust on it. I used 4/0 steel wool, polished it up, and it came shiny again. It was a little bit dull because of the dust and all that and when it sits on it. But this one is made by Master Replicas FX lightsaber with, yes, sound effects. It has a sequential light up, so it looks like, you know, like in the movies when the lightsaber, you know, turns on. It has the same effect, sound effects, as well as even the crashes and stuff like that, all there. Great, awesome lightsaber. But this is not the one that you build. This one is. Okay. This one I just built at the workshop, and this one is a protect and defend. Now there's 4 different types you can choose from, and this is one of them. They all look, you know, different or unique in their own ways. One looks more like Sith, the power and control, I think it was, or something. That one is basically like Sith or the First Order type or the look of it. And then you and your buddies, like you can even go with like 5 buddies, pick the same one and look different, because all these different components right here, there's like 2 of them to each one. So you can choose like a different one, your buddy can choose another one, and so forth, right? So everything, you guys all can walk out looking different from each other. Now, unlike this one is what you see, what you get, okay? The lightsaber and red. So I picked, this one's Darth Vader. What you get is Darth Vader. Red. That's it, okay? This one, however, green. You pick the color you want, okay? You build it the way you want. You pick the components, what you want. You can pick the color that you want. It also lights up sequentially, same like this one. Lights up and turns off, okay? Now, the difference between this, like I said, this one, the blade can't come out. This one even makes sound effects when you take it out. Okay? Take out the blade. One good thing about this, you go trick-or-treating. You go as a Jedi. You can just put this on your belt clip through this. I'm going to talk more about this later. And you can hang it on your belt clip, okay? And it dangles like the Jedis. This one, you can't put it on the belt clip. There's a little belt clip, not the same one as this. This is smaller. I don't know where you would find one like this, but the only thing is the blade doesn't come out. So this thing, the weight is over here because the battery is over here. The blade's gonna like stick up above your head and all that, and you're gonna kind of look weird with the blade like that. But it can be done. I don't know if you want to do it, but that's that. This one, a little bit more practical because you can take the blade out and just wear it like this. Now, the difference between this one is that you build it yourself. So like I said, this one, you pick out the style from this. There's 2 of them, and then this one too is a different style. This one and this one, okay? And then this is your switch, okay? Now, this is your kyber crystal. In fact, right now it's blinking. Okay, if you can see it right there. I picked green. You saw the light, it emitted green. Now, one thing about this, they sell different kyber crystals for it. Purple, blue, there's a yellow, there's a white, there's a red. I think that's it. I may be wrong. You can get it. You can get these from Doc Ondar's store. There's a store called Doc Ondar. They sell these kyber crystals, okay? You change it out. Purple, you put purple in here, it'll light up purple. Unlike this one, stays red. No matter what, you can't change out. There's no kyber crystals in here. It's just batteries. it's pretty much, it was high tech, or for what it could do back when I got this, that was pretty high tech. Now the quality that you get on these, okay, even these pieces, look how thick these metal pieces are. This is aluminum. It's probably just cast, it's not forged or anything like that. If it was forged, it would cost probably a lot more than that. But these are just cast aluminums, and they're thick. I mean, the quality is really, really good. And then the technology that you can change out the kyber crystals, change out the colors, even the sound changes, right? If you pick a red one, that's more of a, like a Sith or First Order kind of thing. It more of a dark sounding kind of stuff. And then from there, you pick your components, and you can really, really customize it to how you want it. Now the battery, okay, the battery's right here, okay? Change it out. These are, in fact, I think this one's a little bit weird. You have to take the screw out, pop this piece out, and then you're gonna get the AAA batteries right there. Red, and where's the red? Have to match it up here. Okay, right there. Okay, now, this one, you unscrew this cap, and then you're gonna get batteries here. Now this one does double A's. Okay, this one does double A's. This one does triple A's. It doesn't really matter, just a little bit different. But this one is lighter. Okay, this one, the metal is thinner. It's it's still great quality. It's really nicely made and all, but it's lighter. Okay. Now the problem with this one is it's heavy. So if you're gonna walk around trick-or-treating and whatever, Halloween, go Halloween parties or whatever, with this, it's heavy. So just make sure you have a heavy-duty belt, because this thing's gonna kind of weigh it down. If a flimsy belt, yeah. So now they show you how to put this together. You grab your pieces and you put it together. They'll walk you through it, how to do it. Okay, and then from there, you the experience. Okay, now the lightsabers. Okay, the cost. You already know this is $200. Yeah, when you put it back together, it makes that cool sound. See, like I said, technology, bro. This thing is cool. This one, okay, I paid $300 for this. Sharper Image. Back in the day, over 10 years ago, $300. This is like kind of one of those cool things back then, okay? But the thing is that it's more of a display kind of thing. Came with a display stand and all that. This one you have to buy it separate. This comes with a display stand right here like this. This one was $25, okay? Separate, sold separately. Has a belt clip for this, okay? It doesn't fit this one because this is too small. This one is, but one cool thing about this one is, okay, it locks in, okay? This is big, right? It locks in. You're gonna hear a click, okay? It doesn't come out. You have to press these side buttons over here, okay? Side buttons, then it slides out, okay? So this is great for, like you want to do cosplay, go to costume parties or whatever. You can really, really look legit. Now, is it worth it? For me in the beginning, no. I was kind of getting frustrated with this thing, okay? Now, when I built it, everybody let's go backtrack here. Okay, so $300. Now I went into Disney Store. Disney Store has something similar to this. They're selling it for $175. Okay, $25 more. You can get this with the features of being able to change out the kyber crystals, with the experience of building it, which is pretty cool. Okay, you go into the room, you go with a lot of people. You can pick out your pieces. They go through this whole story. You pick out your color, your kyber crystal, and then change the color of your blade. The whole experience, okay? Like for $25 more, you can get the experience and a custom lightsaber, okay? Than say one at Disney Store. Now also, there's another one in Doc Ondor's where you can get these, kyber crystals from, and all these other things. I think you can get this too when you purchase the lightsaber. They can sell these too. But Doc Ondar's store, you can buy something like this. Okay, you can buy. You see the grips, their handles, or the hilt, whatever you want to call it, right? You have this part right here, and the blades. You can buy the blades separately. You can buy different size blades. Even this one, you can buy a different size blade. But the blade still comes out, so you can still buy different handles and the blades for them, and it's a little cheaper. It's kind of like 150, depending on how intricate this part is. You know, it's like 100. I think 130 or 120, and up to about 180 or something like that. So there's another option, but you don't get the build experience of doing this, and I don't think they can change out kyber crystals. This is the only one that you can change out kyber crystals, change out the colors. So this one you kind of get more versatility out of it because you can get different colors, get the different color blades. I think this one, like in Doc Ondar's, when you buy this and then the blade, I think those are just the color and that's what you get. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I mean, you got to go into the store and find out, but it is a cheaper option, but you don't get the experience of building this. Now, like I said earlier, it wasn't worth it for me when I first built it because I was like, I saw on Facebook a lady was like, my husband's lightsaber doesn't work anymore. Anybody have same problems? Well, when I went there, when you go through the whole experience, you turn on the lightsaber with everybody else, right? You say, okay, power it on. Mine didn't turn on. I was like, what? Like, kind of like, that bums the whole experience right there. Like, mine didn't turn on when everybody else's. One of the gatherers had to come and help, and then they got it turned on, and I'm like, okay, mine's works. I'm like, oh, good. Then I started playing with it when I left the store. I'm like, it wasn't turning on, then it would turn on. It was like real intermittent. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Is mine like a dud, right? Well, anyway, I said, you know what? I don't want to carry this around the park. I did mine more in the afternoon. I said, I don't want to carry it around the park the rest of the night. Sent it to my resort. I stayed on property, so I had it sent to my resort. Okay. Next day, I went to pick it up at my resort. I'm like so excited. I'm like, okay, I'm going to play with it. Get to the room, and it wasn't turning on. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, oh. And all of a sudden, I was playing with the blade, and I was like, oh, maybe it's bad connection or whatever, and stuff like that. Then it started working. I'm like, hey, great. Then all of a sudden, it stopped working. I'm like, oh, man. I was getting irritated at the point. I said, you know, screw this. I think I just got pretty much, not screwed, but you know what I mean? I'm just like, I got a dud, and whatever's, right? Kind of disappointed, right? $200, and I'm like, crap. And then I'm gonna have to go deal with trying to get it exchanged or replaced or whatever and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm on vacation. I just want to just enjoy my trip instead of trying to have to do a return. Anyway, long story short, came home. I used to repair electronics before, so I'm like, hey, let's troubleshoot this. Okay, take out the batteries, meter it. They're pretty much really, really low. They're almost dead. So I'm like, that could be it. Put in new batteries. My wife kind of played around with it too, and then all of a sudden, it worked. It works to this day. It works. It's consistent. Okay. So, with that said, at that time, I was like, screw this. I don't want. It was irritating. I was disappointed. Now I'm happy with it, but I'm actually happy more with my droid. I built a droid too, the R unit, like R2D2, it's not blue and white. So, I mean, white and blue, so I can't really say it's R2, but it's R unit. But I play with that with my dogs all the time. This one, I can't really play with my dogs with this. They run away from it. So this is pretty much more of a Halloween cosplay. I don't know, that kind of stuff. So I don't get to use this as much, but it is cool. It's a cool display. But I am glad and happy I did get this. I'm just sharing this experience with you guys so you guys can kind of like see if you want to go this route, you want to just buy this from Doc Ondar's and do that route, or what. But the experience of this building this was pretty cool, guys. So definitely I think it's worth it for me. Like I said, Disney Store was $175. I think a Doc Ondar's you can pretty much same as Disney Store. I would rather buy it from Doc Ondar's, that one, than the one at Disney Store that I saw, because I think that's like only one style. Like Darth Vader, I think was two. Whereas Doc Ondar's, you can get all different kinds, even like the Rebels ones and all, and it was pretty cool. But anyway, So for me, now it's worth it. Now I got new batteries. So if yours, you get yours, you play around with it, and it died, like it's intermittent, it's not working. But it's the batteries, guys. Just change out the batteries. Should be good to go. But with that said, guys, I'm just sharing you my experience. It's up to you guys if you feel it's worth it. But $200 for me, yeah, definitely, man. It was a good experience, at least experience part. So with that said, guys, mahalo for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.